Why do you garden? I hear this all the time. Personally, for me, when I started gardening 7 years ago, it was just so I could have a few fresh vegetables. Little did I know this small garden was going to turn into a passion of mine. I now save my own seeds. I start my plants from seeds indoors. Gardening for me has turned into something therapeutic. There's something about being out in the garden, getting my hands in that dirt, that just really calms my nervous system and makes me feel at peace. And then not to mention all the fresh food I'm getting. I mean, I know where my food's coming from. I know what's been put on my food. I know that it's organic, it's fresh, it hasn't been sitting in a store on a shelf for very long. Honestly, I think if you ask most gardeners, it's just an amazing feeling to watch your garden grow. You take this seed and it turns into a seedling. This seedling grows into this beautiful plant, and this plant is going to give you an abundance of fruit or vegetable depending on what you're growing. And to me, that's amazing, and I like to watch that. And I also like to instill that in my children so they know where their food comes from, and later in life, if they choose to garden, then they're going to have the skill set to do so. I'm definitely a nature person, and when gardening, I'm out in nature, and I'm telling you, I could spend all day in the garden and never come in the house. I think for most gardeners, we let the housework go and we're outside in the garden all day. I don't think there's any better feeling than working out in the garden all day, and then when evening comes, you sit back in that lawn chair and look at all of the work you've done and how beautiful it is.